Hey, Dr. Tony here, coming to you from the Mogo Zoo, where I'm actually on a road trip from Sydney in Australia down to Melbourne. And terrific little zoo with great conservation programs and the like. But it really prompted me to just want to jump online and just cut a video around freedom. You see, behind us we've got zebras and we've got a range of other animals in the zoo, and they're in captivity. They don't have their freedom. They don't have their choices available to us. But for so many people I come across, the reality of it is they're not free either. We've got choices in our life. We can design and create the type of life we actually want. But so often what we end up doing is actually creating our own version of captivity that keeps us trapped and stuck in not having the true freedom of choice, not being able to live a life that is truly on purpose and of our own design. And when I boil it down and think, what is it that actually causes that for people? In most cases, there's two main things that happen. The first is we buy into the premise, we buy into the myth that we need to exchange our time for money. So because we need to exchange our time for money, and that's the way you get ahead, that's just normal to exchange our time for money, we give the best part of our life to, Monday to Friday, maybe Saturday as well, the best part of our life, getting up, going and doing a job, exchanging our time for money, doing things that we almost invariably wouldn't do if we weren't getting paid. So that's the first thing, is to go that's the first area that starts getting people where people start getting stuck, is they go exchanging their time for money. What happens as a result of that is people go, okay, I'm exchanging my time for money. Now I actually need to enjoy life as well, because I'm working so hard. I need to enjoy life as well. So they tend to live up to their means and spend up to their means, and sometimes a bit further than that. And they get themselves in debt, buying nicer houses, buying nicer cars, going on holidays, various things, just to try to feel better about life and to feel like life's worthwhile. They get themselves into debt. And, the average client we see, 40 to 55% of their take-home pay is going straight out to debt. So what happens out of that? Well, the first thing that happens is a big chunk of your time is then being given to not only pay for the debt, but then pay for your basic living expenses, which actually further traps you. You're now more dependent. You now need that income from your work even more than ever before. So, and because you're then working harder and harder, what happens is that you've got less and less time to start designing your life, and you can get burnt out and the whole thing. And it's very, very hard to extract yourself out of those circumstances unless you choose to change. So how does it work? How can it work differently? Well, the first thing I suggest is really decide about designing the life you want. And that really is about going for freedom. It's about step by step reducing the need that you have for the income from your work. It's about paying yourself first, sending some of your money out to work, consistently sending it out to work, so it is generating an income. The more income it produces, the less hard you actually have to work. And then the other part is, don't go into debt. Stop going into debt, and make sure we're getting out of debt as fast as we can. And then we're grabbing those savings and using that to accelerate building your freedom, to accelerate building your freedom generator. And, it is a choice. And what I encourage you to do is design your life and keep choosing freedom.